Hey, spooksters, and welcome to Snacks N Screams, a show for curious thrill and chill seekers who want to shake up movie nights. I'm your host, Diandra Laser, and it's time to board the fun train. If you're here, there's a chance you love movies. Also, if you're here, you're family. In addition to loving movies and being family,
I got family.
No movie night is complete without snacks. Anyone who says otherwise is probably a serial killer or baby, because babies can't talk. Trust me, I've tried. If this is your first time here on Snacks N Screams, I'm the host, a straight-up horror connoisseur, and I review scary movies as well as unique and unusual snacks. If this is your second time here on Snacks N Screams, welcome back to the fun train. All aboard! All aboard! Can I be totally TBH with you guys? We were hella nervous about your reaction to our first episode, but we're straight up jazzed that you enjoyed my review of The Descent and Terry's Chocolate Orange. Today's movie is the 2016 South Korean action horror film, Train to Busan. Based on your feedback, and definitely not my sweet tooth, for this episode, I've decided to feature 2 snacks instead of 1. Say hello to Lottie Waffle Crisp Cookies and Samjin Almond Mochi Cake. Hello! Now, a little warning, if you can't speak Korean or read subtitles, this is probably not the movie for you, because this one has a little bit of both. I would challenge you to learn, though, because the films coming out of South Korea are literally helping to shape cinema in the US. And reading is important, too. Ever heard of Parasite? Snowpiercer? What about The Host? Okay. Those are actually all just films from South Korean director Bong Joon-ho, but you get my point. Either way, the movie has been on the hype train since it came out, so let's all climb aboard the Train to Busan. Now you might be like, Diandra, why the clock haven't you watched Train to Busan yet? It's so good. Are you serious? Blah, blah, blah.
All right, I watched it.
But wait, I've gotten ahead of myself. It is time for another confession, so listen up, spooksters. Zombies give me the Freaky Fridays. And yeah, I don't give a fudge if they're a classic horror trope. I get nightmares, and I'm sure you know my opinion on nightmares.
Come to Freddy.
My 2 least favorite things are the apocalypse and cannibalism, and Terry's Chocolate Orange. Combine them all and boom, Terry's Orange Zombies. That was real dumb.
I mean, like, can you imagine being torn apart and eaten alive like in Day of the Dead?
Nope. No me gusta. Hard pass. No me hard pasta. Al dente. Unsubscribe. No chef's keys. Train to Busan was directed by, and I'm gonna get these wrong, but I'm trying, Sang Ho-young. It stars Gong Yoo as the main character, Suk-woo, and joining him is Suwon Kim as his daughter, also named Suwon in the movie. Suk-woo is a businessman and father living in Seoul, South Korea, with not much time for his daughter. And because of this, for her birthday, Suwon wants to visit her mother in Busan, which is on the opposite side of South Korea. And what's the best way to travel from one end of the country to the other? The KTX fast train. Woo-woo! During their journey, a man-made biological disaster breaks out in South Korea. While the KTX shoots toward its various destinations, many of the passengers on board become infected. Those who don't become infected must fight for survival, not only against the zombies, but also each other.
Did you know the KTX is a real train and not one made up for the movie? Yup, you can ride it.
Train to Busan earned itself a whopping 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. While I don't always agree with expired produce, a high rating usually means a movie is worth it. But was it? Let's talk a little bit more about today's delish treats from South Korea. Like all of the snacks we feature on this show, there's no traveling or mythical quests necessary to find them. However, I do carry a small plastic axe with me in case of gnomes. We picked these up from World Market, but you can buy them online or find them in a store near you, unless you're in. First up are waffle crisp cookies from Lottie. South Korea's largest cookie maker. I mean, who doesn't want some crispy mini waffles to go? Next, Samjin almond mochi cakes, which have a creamy almond filling, a chocolate coating, and a delightfully toothsome texture. All right, I didn't write that. It's just one of the perks of shopping the world market. Mochi originated in Japan as a symbol of good fortune, widely consumed by the aristocracy.
Yes, time for my mochi.
In the decades since, mochi became something everyone could enjoy. As its popularity grew, families began gathering to celebrate the new year and make mochi together. I don't know about you, but I'm a hankering to try these sweet treats on the next snack stop. Hey, camera guy, you wanna blow this whistle?
No.
Gotta say, the ominous opening is well-paced and sets the tone immediately that this won't be your typical zombie flick. We do get one zombie in the opening. A flipping zombie deer! No, a devil deer, a reanimated reindeer, a supernatural stag, a withering whitetail, a flesh-eating fawn! My dudes, it's bad! If this was possible in the 1942 Disney classic Bambi, perhaps we'd have had a very different film. Don't steal my idea, zombie Walt! Hey y'all, it's time for our first snack stop. We're starting with Lottie's Waffle Crisp Cookies. Let's get into it. 3 waffles inside. Oh, how cute. Let's try it. They kind of taste like pizzelles if you've ever had those. Buttery, honey. Oh, they definitely taste like waffles, just small and crunchy. I could probably eat all of these in this whole box. Oh, but I'm not going to, because we've got to get back to our movie. As we're still dealing with our existential crisis regarding rotting deer babies, we are then introduced to Seok-woo and Suwon and follow them for the rest of the film. The father-daughter duo head to the train, and there's a slow build of danger with terrifying bits and pieces hinting at the growing outbreak. Zooming emergency vehicles, fires in the distance, ambiguous news reports, false stories online. You know, all the things that make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Just as the characters are about to board the train, the source of the danger looms ever closer. Spoiler, my dudes, it's zombies. With the train preparing to depart, one woman sneaks aboard to escape her demise. But the trouble is, she's already doomed, along with nearly everyone on board. This is why on my trains, I don't allow people without tickets.
No ticket.
Once she begins to change, it's like all hell breaks loose. Mostly because these zombies change really freaking fast. It's like bite, stop, drop, and roll. Congrats, you're not on fire, but you are a zombie. Now there are a lot of different kinds of zombies out there, but these are my least favorite. I call them dogpile zombies. They move fast as hell and can't wait to cuddle you. With their teeth. I mean, would you look at it? Are you looking at it? Look at this. John, don't look away. Don't you dare. Hey, you, don't put that coffee down. This leads to a frickin' sweet sequence of the infection spreading with shots of zombies rushing through the train. And the score by Shang Young-gayu is, chef's kiss. There are violins, drums, pianos, horns, and unique sounds that effectively add to the film's atmosphere. In addition to the haunting score, every sound effect is turned up to 11. I wonder if the zombies will hunt with sound. Ooh, I've worked up quite an appetite. Hey y'all, it's time for a snack stop. This time we've got the Samjin almond mochi cakes. Let's crack it open. Ooh, a tray. Let's open it up. Ooh, it's soft. Look how cute. It looks like a Girl Scout cookie. Let's try it. That's gummy and chewy. Interesting flavor. I'm gonna have to sit on that for a while. Anywho, enough of me munching. Let's get back to talking about zombies munching on other people. Despite the movie's loud bits, there are still compelling, quiet moments that balance out the terror and adrenaline of a zombie outbreak. Nothing like a zombie apocalypse at 186 miles an hour to fix some lingering family issues.
Let me ask you something, Dom. What's the best thing in your life?
family.
The movie has some truly sick moments, including baseball teams with bats, cool dude with superhuman strength who wrecks zombie ass like, dude, what is your story? The escalator to hell, zombie tidal wave, zombie waterfall, zombie river, and naturally, the worst, rain with one main ingredient, zombies. Of course, no flick about the apocalypse would be complete without an irrational businessman constantly causing issues for the other passengers. I literally spent the whole movie hoping for him to get what he deserves. To learn a valuable lesson about respecting those around you and what happens when you push baseball teams into zombie pits. The film finally takes a turning point when the characters discover the zombies won't attack if they can't see you, whether by hiding or being shrouded in darkness. What the clock? Oof. I was exhausted just watching this movie. I don't know how anyone keeps up. But the director does a fantastic job conveying just how much these characters have to fight through. Which is why I have decided, if the zombies do come, I plan to be bitten and just join the dog pile. Some of the sad moments are a little cheesy and took me out of the movie. Like, there was always some dude crying and rolling around, which seemed pretty dramatic considering the serious tone of the film. But admittedly, I don't know much about the norms of Korean cinema. Maybe crying and rolling around dramatically is like our version of watching Nicolas Cage cry and roll around dramatically.
No, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
Now that's a true thespian. My favorite performance is by the daughter, Suwon. She has incredible range and talent for someone so young. The movie reminds us several times the events are unfolding on Suwon's birthday. And when you really think about it, she gets plenty of amazing gifts during its runtime. The protection of superhuman God, the friendship of homeless man, and the momness of new mom. Sounds like my kind of family.
There's always room for family.
Now that we've experienced the movie and treats, it's time to score them all Snacks and Screams style by Flaming Pumpkin! The film and each snack are scored out of 5 flaming pumpkins, which is a real rating system, with 5 being the best and 1 being the least best. All aboard the review train! Hey, camera guy, you should really taste my whistle.
Nope.
Come on, blow on it.
No. Nope.
Look at me. Blow.
Nope.
Train to Busan receives 4 flaming pumpkins out of a possible 5 flaming pumpkins, which is a real rating system. There were a few things that prevented the film from earning the coveted 5 flaming pumpkin award, specifically the overacting and melodramatic parts. Also, there were zombies. But really, it's an extremely well-done film. The pacing was great and it didn't feel like a 2-hour movie. The main cast all had fantastic performances, and there wasn't a Terry's chocolate orange in sight. And now, snacks. The Lottie Waffle Crisp Cookies receive 4 flaming pumpkins out of a possible 5 flaming pumpkins. The crunchiness is nice, although you'll need something for the crumble. Literally, if you love waffles, you'll love these. And the Samjin almond mochi cakes receive 3 flaming pumpkins out of a possible 5 flaming pumpkins, which is a real rating system. I love mochi ice cream, but this type is ultra gooey. It's fun, but a little too chewy. Plus the chocolate coating and almond filling are too bitter for my taste. I'd still eat these, they're just not my fave. All right, spooksters, we've arrived at our destination. Time to deboard the fun train. Come on, camera guy, just blow my whistle.
Yeah, only a fool would give a boat captain a train whistle.
Prove it. Thank you for checking out our latest review. If you liked today's episode, please subscribe. Or don't, I won't judge, but the flaming pumpkins might. Tune in next time as I conquer another fear, try another tasty treat, and harass you with more of my sweet, sweet, spooky ticklers. Bye-bye.